Have you been thinking about sourcing appliances to part out online? Well, join me now in this video where I give you some more of my tips and tricks on what to look for. Welcome back, guys, to Reseller Rowboat. If you haven't already subscribed, just hit the little rowboat in the bottom right-hand side of your screen at any time during this video and subscribe and hit the little bell, and you'll be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Today, I'm going to give you some more of my tips and tricks on sourcing appliances to part out online. And the first thing you need to be asking yourself, why part something out? Why not just buy the entire machine, test it, and if it works, put the entire machine up for sale online? And that way you can just pack it up when it sells and be done with it. Well, there are two reasons why I part out appliances online. The first being that I have arthritis in my hands, and it's very difficult for me to pack large, heavy items up and ship them out. So I choose to part the majority of the appliances that I buy out and sell them individually. The second reason I part out appliances online is because sometimes I can get more money when I sell each individual part than I could by selling the entire machine. Of course, you need to do your research ahead of time to see if that is the case. But I found in the majority of the cases, I do make more profit when I part out the machines. Okay, of course, I could use this video and tell you all the different brands that I think are popular and that you should buy and part out. But just like in clothing and other items on eBay, Mercari, these items tend to get saturated. So, I can tell you Hamilton Beach, Cuisinart, Black & Decker, Sunbeam, Keurig, all of those sell. But some of those machines, even though they are popular brands, the parts just don't sell. So don't always think that just because an item is a Cuisinart, Keurig, etc., that it's going to be a big seller. Of course, you've got to do your research. So in this video, instead of telling you brands that you should be looking for, I'm going to be showing you what you should be looking for in the actual machine when you are outsourcing in the wild. So I have 4 things that I look for when I'm outsourcing. And the first one is I look for old models. So, think about this. Someone buys a machine 3 months ago. The chances that they're going to lose a piece or drop a piece and break it is very small. However, if they bought a machine 3 or 4 years ago and they've moved, they've either lost the part, it's gotten pushed back in the cabinet, they can't find it, or they've dropped it, broken it, it's cracked. So you have a better sell-through rate on older machines. Now, how can you tell an older machine? Well, number one, older machines are going to be a lot heavier, especially the base. Some of these food processors that I've picked up, they weigh as much as 5 or 6 pounds. The ones that are built today don't weigh near that much. Also, looking at the cord, the power cord, it's going to be all, discolored. There may be some grunge on it. There may be some of the paint from the front of the, around the machine, maybe like cracked off, or the brand name can be rubbed where it's smudged and you can't read the whole entire brand name. So just look for things like that. The glass is a little bit like an amber color. Back in the days, they used to shade a lot of the older models. The plastic was like an amber color. So spot those older machines. Those right there are your best bets. Number 2, you want to look for machines that have lots of pieces to them. So I'm getting ready to show you right now a machine that I parted out on Father's Day this year. It was a margarita machine, and it had 14 pieces to part out. I've already sold 10 of those pieces, and I only have 4 left to sell in 2 weeks. So let's take a look at that machine. So in 2 weeks, I have profited $247.58 plus some extra in shipping, because I always make money on shipping because I do get a discount on my eBay account for shipping. And all of my first class items, I charge $5.99. And as we know, a lot of these items don't weigh up to a pound each. So I do make a little bit of money on shipping as well. Like I said, I have 4 parts left. I'm expecting between $75 and $100 more. So that would bring my total profit to $347.58 plus the profit on my shipping. So again, look for those machines that have lots of parts. Number 3, this is the one that I push constantly. If you see machines or kitchen gadgets like shredders and slicers and mandolins and, baby food makers, things like that, and they're weird brands, maybe you've never heard of them before, look those up when you're outsourcing. Look up the solds, look and see how many are listed. I can't tell you how many machines and different things I've bought that are used in the kitchen that I've never heard of the brand before. In fact, they probably sold brand new dirt cheap, but somebody liked it. They really got attached to this item in their kitchen, and when they lost a piece or broke a piece, instead of buying out some kind of new thing that's out on the market, they want that specific thing they are used to, they feel comfortable with, and if you can get those listed, they may be long tail, but they will sell. It's so surprising. So look for those odd things. And number 4, if you have sold a model before and you see it out in the wild, you need to go ahead and grab it. It's just like when you've sold a pair of jeans before. You see it, you buy it again. Put a memo in your phone so you always have it with you. And when you spy that model, buy it again, because if it's sold before, it's going to sell it again. And as well, if you have a machine that's been sitting around for a long time, put a memo in your phone as that as well. I have a couple of those. I can never remember the model number. They're in my phone. When I see some machines on the shelf, I'm like, okay, which one of these do I not want to get stuck with? I will be on Adam's Exploits channel in a couple of weeks to discuss more about parting out appliances online. So I hope you will subscribe to Adam's channel and stay tuned for that show. You can ask me questions in the side chat. And I hope this video has helped you a whole lot. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else. Until next time, may God keep you in his pocket and paddle on.